One of my most favorite Juvenile lyrics of all time. All time. You look like somebody that ain't never been fucked over. I'm about to change that. Send that boy to the lawyer. I love that lyric. Juvie did it. So I'm sitting here. I'm not in New Orleans. I'm not in New Orleans. Let me just confess that. I'm at my other house. I'll be back in New Orleans next week to stay for a couple of weeks. Um, but I'm sitting here. I got my soldier pants on. I got um my dog tags on, like something from the 99 2000s that we used to wear. But um, let me just give the disclaimer first. Um, According to whatever, I'm allowed to use media for educational purposes. I'm educating my people, yada yada, whatever. Okay, but best confess to y'all. It was not my intention to get up this morning and do this video that I'm about to do. My intention was to get up and do, because it had just been on my mind all day yesterday. Like, how in the world did they get Diddy before they got Trey Songz? It was my intention to go in Pacer and pull all the cases, even though um, it may be because they were settled, because Trey Songz settled all of these cases with these women. So you may not be able to see um, the amounts that they settled for. But I wanted to see how many cases over the years that Trey Songz has had, putting his hands on women, SAing women, um, and still he is free out here to continue to do this to women. So it was my intention to do that today. But for some reason, well, y'all know I'm not from New Orleans. From my people, my ancestry has traced back to New Orleans. Um, but some of my people are from, Canada, the Acadiana parishes. So yes, voodoo and all that stuff is in my family. Um, at some point in the middle of the night, um, when I'm in New Orleans, at the house in New Orleans, I smell CeeLo. CeeLo loved Isimiaki. He loved it. I bought it for him all the time. And I smelled it in the house all the time. Nobody lived in my house but me and my son. And my son, he doesn't wear cologne like that. Um, and he damn sure didn't wear Issey Miyake. So I would smell Issey Miyake from time to time. Um, and here in this house, I've never felt CeeLo here. Yeah, of course, he's never been here because I just got this place February of this year. Um, I felt something tugging at my toe, and I'm like, "What the heck?" And it's like all of a sudden I got this idea, and young people don't really know a lot about the past of Cash Money. And the reason that they don't know, they can't know, they won't know is because Hurricane Katrina wiped out um, everybody's pictures because New Orleans was underwater. So it wiped out all of our pictures, all of our history, everything we had. Cash Money was gone. So the pictures that I have left were in a storage unit. So, you know, the few pictures that I do have left, I cherish them because those were in the storage unit. The ones that were in my house were water damaged. So those are gone. So basically, it's like he was like, why are you keeping this stuff to yourself? There are young children out there that don't know some of the things that you know. Most of the people that were with Cash Money back then have died, or were not close enough to them to know the things that you know. So put those pictures out there. Let them see what you saw. And I was like, hmm, you're right. Like, why do I have the pictures if nobody's ever going to see the pictures? Not that I have that many left anyway, but you're right. So that's when it hit me um, about the disc records with Kendrick Lamar and Drake. And I was like, well, when Cash Money came back off of the tour, right after Cash Money signed their deal with Universal Music, they immediately went on tour with the Rough Riders. Um, it was a 40 city tour with Rough Riders. So right after they came back off of that tour, uh, this song was dropped towards Cash Money and Juvenile. And it was funny thinking about it now and thinking about it then. I see it differently now than I saw it then. And when it dropped, it was suspicious when and how it dropped. It's like they waited to drop it when they got back off of the tour, because I remember being at the hotel. Baby and them used to be at this hotel called the Shoney's Inn. And if anybody's ever been to New Orleans, the Shoney's Inn is on Causeway Boulevard. And when they got back off the tour, everybody went to the Shoney's Inn. And when the disc dropped, it came on TV and everybody was at the hotel. And I just remember everybody running from room to room to room, telling each other to turn on the TV, turn on the TV. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? And everybody was just going from room to room saying, turn on the TV, turn on the TV. And there was this record playing on the TV. Like, oh my God, what the hell is going on? So that's the gist of this video that I am getting ready to go through right now. So, Tanut, this is dedicated to you, my boy. All right. And so the video came from a group called the Wild Boys, who was signed to Big Boy Records. And so first, let me tell you all who Big Boy Records was. Let me find it right here. So I'm gonna go through a few things with you guys. So Big Boy Records was another record label in New Orleans. Um, so Big Boy Records, it was also known as the Boot Camp Clique. It was an independent record label established in late 1992 by Charles Big Boy Temple, also known as Robert Big Boy Shaw, and his producer Leroy Precise Edwards. In the early 1990s, the label was prominent in Southern hip hop music until the emergence of Master P's No Limit Records and Birdman's Cash Money Records later that decade. Big Boy's first signee was pioneering New Orleans rap rapper Sporty T. His real name was Terrence Vine. He had previously been a founding member of the Ninja Crew, New Orleans' first rap group to record. In the early 1990s, inspired by hits by Juvenile and Everlasting Hitman's Bounce hits, he moved in that direction as well. The label's first single was Sporty Talking Sporty. Through Bounce, it had an uncharacteristically heavy sound for the genre. After it sold 4,000 copies, Big Boy sought out more talent. In that same year, Big Boy signed Partners in Crime, a rapping duo from Hollygrove. When they dropped their single, you see Hollygrove, Lil Wayne is from Hollygrove. When they dropped their single, Let the Good Times Roll, in 1994, it became an instant hit. Months later, their debut album, PNC 3, hit the stores. Later on in that year, G Slim's Four Deuces and Trays sold 200,000 copies. Remember, y'all, this is when they were selling uh, CDs out of the trunks of their cars. However, the label's first huge success came from a recently returned Gulf War veteran, Mystical, Michael Ernest Tyler. The 12th Ward native had originally been with Parkway Pumpin' as Mystical Mike. Then he was poached by Big Boy, who released I'm Not That Nigga, a self-titled debut which sold 300,000 copies. Apparently bolstered by his considerable windfall, Big Boy made most of their promotional videos in that week. After Mystical signed with No Limit and the death of G Slim, Big Boy Records slowly began to fall apart. In 2004, they released Big Boy Greatest Hits compilation album featuring all the greatest hits from 1992 to 2000. In 2015, Charles Big Boy Temple died. The artists that were signed to Big Boy is G Slim, Mystical, Black Menace, which was J Dog and Threat, the Ghetto Twins, which were also signed to Master P, Partners in Crime, Tim Smooth, 40T, Silky, Rated X, MVP, Elate, Insane, Lil Lip, Fiend. Fiend was also signed to Master P, G Quick, 17th Survivor, and Ghetto Slaves. So that was Big Boy Records. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. Well, I'm gonna talk about that later. But it's a reason why I'm bringing up Big Boy Records, and I'm gonna tell y'all about that later. Let's go to why I'm bringing this up now. Now, on this. Look at the date 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 on this. May 7th, 2024. This website called the Ringer. The greatest diss tracks of all time. All time ranked. As the dust settles on the Kendrick and Drake beef, we couldn't help but ask, what's the best diss record in rap history? Hit 'em Up, The Bridge is Over, Not Like Us. We're counting them down from Rick Ross to LL 50 Cent and more. And so they pretty much went down what they thought the best diss songs were. And I went down um and was looking over the list as I went down the list. I came to this I didn't slow. I didn't slow. I didn't slow. I didn't slow. I'm trying to get there. When rap was maturing commercially, many of these records widespread distribution and MTV and BET play, but also coming at a time when the genre was still relatively young, meaning the artist still felt free to let the unbridled hate fly. Lastly, before we begin the list, we wanted to run through some honorable mentions that didn't make the cut. So, um, where is that? Okay, right here, right there. Drop that Soulja Rag, the Wild Boys, Juvenile. Step away from that Hummer. A great New Orleans rap beef that's been forgotten to time. So there is a diss song that came out, and the timing of it, and I was there when it came out. I was at the hotel right when they came back from their first tour, first arena tour. Um, Drop That Soldier Rag by the Wild Boys. Juvenile, Step Away from That Hummer. A great New Orleans rap beef that's forgotten to time. And I'm guessing it was forgotten because Juvenile didn't respond. The rap was put out. Not only was the rap put out, but they put out the rap and the video in the same day. Like they dropped both the same day. Like it was like a 1-2 punch the same day. And Juvie didn't respond. Baby didn't respond. Like they did not go in the studio. They did not respond. And I'm I didn't think about it then, but all these years later, I'm thinking where they failed at is the fact that because they had just gotten back off of an arena tour, what happened was Baby and them was so busy. Baby had took the crew and went to a car dealership. I believe it was on Airline. He took them to a car dealership and he got them cars. He had got the crew cars and they had spent the whole day doing that. Like, so they was busy. He didn't have time to think about them with no diss song. Like, so they was busy doing that. I know he ain't have time to think about that. Like they had just like everybody was busy doing stuff. So them dropping that song that was completely like a waste of time because everybody was busy doing stuff and didn't have time to really think about that. Um, because I remember them being at that car dealership. I know for sure. I remember the two bodyguards, the brothers, um, Duckie and Do. They had got them vets. They wasn't thinking about no daggone no this. Because if anybody was gonna get with them, it was gonna be them brothers. Hey, man, come on. So anyway, let's get to the diss. Let's get to that's the list right there, and it was an honorable mention. Like it made the list as much as an honorable mention, but yeah, let's get to the diss. Please don't know y'all. Please don't please don't. I think I sped it up. I think I got it sped up. But the guy died, and Sporty T is dead, and so I think I may be all right playing it.
Oh, so you Juvenile.
I know what you want, dude. Watch my goofy. That's it, right there. I'll get my humble. But look, once you come take a ride in my chopper, you dig it right there. Right there, baby, looking all lovely.
Yes, indeed. You call that a chopper? That's my food, y'all know, sin boys. What's this? It's not money. Y'all stop too much.
Say, boo, wait, I'm just playing, you understand?
Lay down your Soulja Rag. I repeat, lay down your Soulja Rag. You are not a soldier.
I'm out that paper, I'm on top, handling business. You want to be what you ain't heard of business. You run the sun, you're running off at the mouth. Just off business that you don't know nothing about. This liquor serious, you can be serious that I'm hitting. You see me coming, I'm up there, get the hit. Fire spitting, guts and brains I be hitting. Hit man for higher, but no retire, no quitting. It's payback time, boy, you been putting it on my mind. Every time you show, look, you want me on the fine. I gotta do ya, even though way back I knew ya. I got you on scope and she like you. Baby, let it show, boy, the road so great. Baby, let it show, put down it so great. Baby, let it show, boy, the road so great. Put down it so great, put down it so great. Baby, let it show, boy, the road so great. Baby, let it show, the road so great. Baby, let it show, boy, the road so great. Got that so great. Now what's happening with you? You listen to Soulja too, you're tired of living. You want to like me too, you get played by your company. You didn't have y'all thing. You say why was I hate, cause you think you really care. You got even one of us, did we do anything? Do you feel like a queen when you're listening to the king? Is that really style of rap when you rap to your brain? You used to roll with Jimmy. You hate for the cheese, why boys remixing the track? Ain't it cold high rap, knocking you down and now. You're going with next is Monday, so the legend Tuesday. Flip the fans Wednesday, with the king and the Uday. Get it with summer baby. Do the crowd call you juvie. You got the projects bagging, my cash money's magging. Is this your style of rap?
Nah, hold up. I forgot. Do y'all see that right there? Y'all see that on their shirt? No Scent Records? I want to show y'all something. I want to show y'all, because I just want to show y'all that I'm not crazy. This is something else that in my sleep, CeeLo, Corey showed this to me in my sleep, because I don't know Drewski. I I did see the whenever Birdman popped up on, and I don't call baby Birdman. I call baby because that's how I met him, and that's what I call him. My friend Big Red that grew up with him, he called him I forgot what he called him, but he don't call him none of that. Call him baby. When he popped up on his thing, and I'm just like, what, what, what? It's like CeeLo just kept telling me to go and find the logo, go and find the logo, and I'm just like, huh? So that's how I ended up at this story, because my man was telling me to make this connection or whatever, and I'm still like, I don't understand, but he's like, there seems to be a connection, allegedly. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Please share, because allegedly there is a connection from that this song in 2000 to this logo right here. Y'all see it right there, that cent sign, and apparently this is why Baby is so upset, because this could have been records with the cent sign. Is you see it right there? No Scent record has a connection to the Big Boy records with this song right here. It's the same thing. Y'all see it? And no, that's the thing. I was an outsider, and But y'all see that, right? Y'all see it. No cent record could have been record. Somehow Drewski knew that. Drewski knows this. Drewski knows this. And allegedly, somebody put him up to that. And that's why Baby is upset. Because Drewski knows this. Drewski knows this information. Yep. Allegedly. Allegedly. Just saying. But, yeah. Let me finish the video. Let me let y'all finish watching the
When you hang on my listen, when you leave your labels on, or you listen to the words you will, so to speak. Do you get paid for them concerts you do every week? When you manage to get half, you do 5%, then baby take his money back for that business.
Wait a minute. What that chain say?
Your labels on, or you listen to the words you will, so to speak. Do you get paid for them concerts you do every week? When you manage to get half, you do 5%, then baby take his money back for that Bentley you just spent. Is that really y'all humble? You used to be a bummer, let's ever had you down when you're trying to make it come. Boy, have you ever ride, go a number job, never wore Gucci, but when you be shy. Do you drive your own car? You baby pick you up, when baby don't come get you. Will you be mad? What's up? Baby, let him your keys to the road. Baby, let him your keys to the road. Baby, let him your keys to the road. Put down the soap right on when you're ready. Baby, let him your keys to the road. Baby, let him your keys to the road.
Juvenile, you on the rip. Oh, you tripping, man. What's wrong with y'all, huh?
Man, fake shoes, them 2 cut-off beavers, and that fake clad, and they had to watch you on the rest, buddy. Let's roll.
Come on, man. G-Code, baby. Somebody called my lawyer. I said, baby, come get me out, Jeff. You heard?
Baby, be on key.
All right. All right. And that was the diss song. Boys did. Now, the Wild Boys came together and did that diss song, and you never heard of the Wild Boys ever again. Like, so they came together, did this one diss song against Juvenile, and that was it. You never heard of the Wild Boys again. So, where did the Wild Boys come from? How did they come together to do a diss song against Cash Money and Juvenile? And how did they choose for the release of this song to be exactly when they arrived back in town from this arena tour? I have my thoughts on it. When Cash Money first started, let me just say what I know. I'm not going to say when they first started because obviously they started before I ever got to know them. I moved to New Orleans in 1999. Cash Money as a label existed before I started dating somebody with them and moved to New Orleans. So once I got to know them in 1999, I believe, or I was led to believe, that there was a brother that turned out not to be a brother. Um, People believe that Prime was their brother. Prime has the same last name as them. Prime um, was always with them, and Prime said that he taught Baby his swag. And so I believe that Prime was a brother of Slim and Baby. So when I talked about Big Boy Records and I listed their artists, I went down the roster and I listed their artists. One artist that was not on that list was Michael Primetime Williams. He's not on that list. And when I say he's not on that list, I went over here and I grabbed his, I'm Cajun. I always say y'all this. I can't pronounce this word. Discography, I don't know. But Michael Williams, Michael Primetime Williams, what that say right there on the label? It said Big Boy Records, right? On the record comes up artist, it comes up as partners in crime. Right down here it say Primetime. Um, so this tells you right here, he was a part of Big Boy Records from 1995 to 2004. But he's not listed as an artist anywhere down here. Everything I'm telling y'all right now is alleged, allegedly. However, I'm telling y'all, somebody had to put the money up to back the song and the video for Wild Boys. And I'm telling y'all, somebody had to get the intel that Cash Money was coming back into town from the tour that day. There's a lot of people in New Orleans who take money for information. So I'm saying that to say this. Primetime, he was a part of Cash Money. He was. And I'm not just saying this. I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to play the video. Oh, I'm going to play the video. I am. I want y'all to stay with me to the end of this and make sure y'all subscribe to my video. I need y'all to subscribe to my video. Make sure y'all like my video because the shit I'm telling y'all is going to make sense by the end. This ain't no theories. This ain't no conspiracies. This ain't none of that shit. Because I guarantee you, if Brian Baby Williams and Ronald Slim Williams see this shit, they're gonna be like, that shit make 100% sense. Cause this the thing. All my pictures and stuff I put to the side. And it's like you don't look at it. You just thankful that you were able to save something from a hurricane. You just thankful you were able to save it. But now that you're able to go back and look at it, and you start thinking about some things. And now I'm kind of like, hold the hell up, hold up, hold up, hold up. This nigga, this nigga. And then now with the Drewski shit, I'm like, hold up. What the hell? No Scent Records could have been records. So baby was on to some shit and we ain't even see it. And it was right in front of our face. So, all right, y'all. So what I'm saying is Primetime was a part of Cash Money Records, right? He used to be with them. He used to go with them everywhere. At some point, things went south, okay? At some point, things went south. So when you have real blood brothers, and as y'all can see, even with real blood brothers, things could go south. Because with Gangsta, and I don't know Gangsta. Gangsta was in jail by the time I came along. So I don't know Gangsta. I know Slim and I know Baby. And I know Kim. Because Kim is the sister. And I know Ray. Ray Kevin. He's a nephew. But as y'all can see, even with blood brothers, things go bad. But when you an outsider, when things go bad, it's the outsider that's on the outside. Because the blood brothers don't stick together. And I can promise you, Baby gone. When Baby and Slim lost Eldrick, it's like them two made a blood pact. Straight up. Because Brian Williams, that nigga right there, gonna do everything in his power to protect Ronald Williams. And when I say everything, Ronald Williams ain't never got to leave his office. When I say never, never. Brian gonna come out his office and take care of everything. Everything. Slim ain't never got to come out of his office. Never. To handle nothing. Baby taking care of everything. And so whenever things went left or whatever, and Prime went his way, he went the big boy. And Baby and Slim went to Universal. And that's what it was. So with Prime being salty and going to big boy, I know. But I'm going to say allegedly. I know he allegedly is the one that put the money up for that diss song. And I know he waited, allegedly, for them to come back off of that arena tour to drop it because he felt like that timing would be what would hurt them the most. And you know, baby them was baby them was so busy doing so much stuff because baby them moved out of the office um where they were over off of Sanford. They moved from that office. They moved to the office over by the airport. Like they was doing so much stuff that it was nothing prime to do at the time to hurt them. Nothing. 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 But let me before I play this little prime interview, um I'm gonna show y'all a few pictures. I'm gonna show y'all a few pictures. Um the Hummer. That's the Hummer. Okay, that's the Hummer that in the this video at the very beginning they talk about a Hummer. That's the Hummer that Baby and Slim had. And in the back of the Hummer they had a speaker system and across the speaker it said Cash Money Records across the speaker. Let me see. I'm just trying to give y'all some nostalgia because, like I say, the hurricanes took a lot of the pictures that people in New Orleans had, and so a lot of this stuff y'all will never be able to see because people just don't have the pictures. I think this is a Juvenile truck that he had, and he went and he painted it. He left it purple, and he it don't want to come up. That's part of the truck, but he left it purple, and he had gotten that's the whole truck. He had left it purple, and he had gotten he, his speaker system in the back. He had gotten a speaker system in the back too. That said 400 degrees, and when he went picked it up, it was on airline, and this Rusty. Me and Rusty went and took him to go pick it up. Was that airline? I can't even think. It was right over by Cafe Du Monde. I can't think of what place that is right there, but it was by Cafe Du Monde, and we went to take him to go pick it up. And this the dude right here that I was just talking to y'all about, but we about to get to that video. Um, his name is Michael Primetime Williams, And we about to get to that video, and allegedly, I feel my opinion is that he paid for this song and video through Big Boy Records for the Wild Boys, because the Wild Boys ain't got now another song, not now another. And I feel like he paid for it. He paid for it. And y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see y'all gonna see in that video that he talking about. Nah, this Slim right here. Y'all can tell this Slim because y'all can see how tall he is. That Slim. We at Club Whispers in the East. That Slim. That's prime time, and y'all see he got a Cash Money chain on. That was when he was still in their good graces. He probably had one foot out the door by that time, and there's me. Alright, so let's get to it, y'all. I'm finna roll this beautiful beam footage. Yep. I'm in. Here we go. Cause nah, look, I don't annoy
This Michael
myself.
Williams, aka Prime Time. You heard me? The former Cash Money, starter of Cash Money. I know a lot of people been asking about me. They've been looking for it. They want to know what happened to me. What's the story? Well, the story is this. I was the original founder back in 1992. We started up Cash Money. Me, Ronald, Brian, we all started that though, you heard me? You know, them niggas, you know, they was real cool. And we had a lot of fun. We had a lot of, you know, a lot of business. You know, it was all business. Because we got the same last name, you know, we called ourselves brothers back in the day. And we was CMB, you know, Cash Money Boys, you know what I'm saying? So it was like that there, but in reality, we not brothers. And I want to say this before I get off track about Terrence Gangster Williams. That he's no relationship to Brian them, the baby, stunning them. He the run on them. He no type of, you know, he not their brother. You know what I'm saying? That's Giggity, and he was the homie from the hood. You know they said that. You know, I guess he ain't never know who his dad is, but baby, you can ask Stunner them, man. Stunner will tell you that ain't that man, brother. That's their home. Oh boy, you know what I'm saying? But back to this, though, you know, that's
So
I
he
just clear
said
that up
Mr.
on
Johnny
Giddy, that dude.
Mr. Johnny is not
He's a
gangster
zero.
daddy.
He's nothing, you know. He's a bunch of crap. He's nothing. He's a liar. So 99% of the words that come out his mouth is a lie. You know, I know the dude. You know what I'm saying? But anyways. Yeah, I play the background. You know what I'm saying? I taught Slim how to do that. That's why you don't really see Slim and none of that stuff like that. Like that too. Man, we play the background. We started off in the scene, as you see in this picture right here. We started off doing that, but then I realized like we need to be more of business man, and you know, instead of trying to be all front and center. That's what we got our dudes for. That's what we got, you know, Juve, you know, and all them, Lil Wayne, and Doogie, and all them. That's what we got them for. They need to be focused on being in front of the camera, while we need to be focused on this business. mind frame. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I started out doing that. You see me in the 1995 video, VHS tape, the DVD, the Cash Money DVD. You know, I was, in it, showing, my customized jerseys, Canal Street, and all that stuff there, special made, you know what I'm saying? I buy one to tell them to make another one. I'd have kept them coming, had to represent me, prime time. So that's why y'all really see, that's why y'all probably really know, because I look at everything as like a brand. You heard me? So I just brand that out like that, Dub. And I got the customized jerseys. I had all type of jersey. I had the Saints jerseys and all that. Every type of jersey you could name. Just that's what I do. I represent myself. You know what I'm saying? So to the Cash Money thing, yeah, it ain't, and everything ain't go right. You know what I'm saying? I had to jump ship. You heard me? I saw the vision. Ronald saw the vision. Baby saw the vision. And never in a million years I would have never thought that we would have got distribution. We got distributed and we ran with it. And they put on straight. I put a lot of money up in this company, man. This CMR Cash Money Records. I put a lot of money up, man. I fronted a lot of trips. Me, Slim, Baby. We all had always business. You know what I'm saying? So when they went to the, I was fronting a lot of that stuff. When we went on the trips and buying all that crystal and food and motels and cars and we got the bus. You know what I'm saying? Bus might break down, so the bus need gas, you know what I'm saying? You gotta feed the driver, you know what I'm saying? And I did a lot of that though. I showed you I was showing a little money and all this stuff here. When you see the stunt and remix video, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I told you already, like, yeah, me and Slim, we put up like $500,000. Real money. When no prop, when nothing. We put up, $500,000, 250. Still got money in our pockets. You know what I'm saying? So we was doing it like that, dog. We got that out of a project. We got that little money out the project. You heard me? So yeah, it was real good back in the days. You know what I'm saying? CMR, Cash Money Boys, Cash Money Millionaires. You know what I'm saying? Ball like a dog. Drink alcohol till you die. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to talk rolling. I don't want to talk Stunner how to be the Stunner. You know what I'm saying? So he was a loud stunner, but I'm the one talk. In reality, I'm the number one stunner. Cause that a lot of that stuff y'all see Stunner do, he get that from me. You know what I'm saying? I taught that boy how to rock them two rollers at the same time. You know what I'm saying? I taught that boy how they got them.
Don't he sound like a hater to y'all? Don't he sound like a hater? I'm just saying. I'm gonna let it play. I'm gonna let it play. I'm gonna let it play. But I got some. I'm explaining some stuff to y'all again. Y'all see, he talking cash money shit. He is talking cash money shit. But basically, what I wanted to say is he talking about he put up half a mil. Slim put up half a mil. I spoke with. Um, I told y'all in a previous video that my best friend, um, Big Red, grew up with Baby and Slim. He's from the St. Thomas. And Big Red pretty much told me, let me show y'all this. DMX Juvenile Eve Top Cash Money Rough Riders Tour. Um, and I understand y'all like, but this is the tool that saying that, but the money, but show y'all, um, now, 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 if they said they had 40 cities, right? Okay, each city they go to, the artist, or the label, 100 tickets, 100 tickets. Rough Riders would get 100 tickets. Free to do whatever they feel with their 100 tickets. The same as Rough Riders. They're free to do whatever they feel with their 100 tickets. So, and this is what Big Red um tells me, and I'll tell y'all how I know it's true. Um, 'cause I still get tickets from this nigga to this day. Like, I go to concerts all the time. Um, so baby, if you have a dude that you grew up with from the diaper, that's probably gonna be somebody that you trust. You not gonna trust a nigga that you met when you was 25 years old. You ain't gonna trust that nigga with your money. But you gonna trust the nigga that you met from the diaper. So if baby got 100 tickets, baby gonna give him the red. This how red went from being baby bodyguard to being baby ticket person. Baby would give red them 100 tickets and say, here, go sell these 100 tickets. So red was free to sell those tickets for as much as he could get. If Red could sell them tickets for 1,000 each, he sell them for 1,000 each. If he could sell them for 500 each, he sell them for 500 each. So that was his job. Each tour stop, he go and sell a ticket. So out of those tickets, that's what Baby was using. Like this dude saying he put up the money to get the gas for the bus, to pay for the hotel, to pay for the driver food, to do this, to do that. Lies. How do I know? Because Red told me he would sell the tickets, he would get to keep so much, but the rest went to Baby to pay for the gas for the bus, to pay for the bus driver, to pay for like the hotel. Like, I know this because Red told me. like, so I'm listening to this dude say this, but I got one of Baby childhood friends telling me that this is what it is. And the fact that Red told me, Red say, Red say, Queen 504, he said, Baby never paid me a penny. He never paid me a paycheck. Like, I always got paid out of the ticket money. He never had to go in his pocket and pay me. Never. Because I always got paid out of the ticket money. And so he said every time we would get back to New Orleans and the Sharks would be sitting around waiting to get paid, he like, I would jump in my car and leave. Because I ain't have to wait to get paid. Because I would already have my money. And I just jump in my car and be gone. So that part of the story right there, I was just like, that's crazy. Cause this dude who grew up with Baby, like he said this is what it is. And I'm like, okay, I believe that's what it was because I know that that's how Red got introduced to scalping tickets. And I'm telling y'all now, if any of y'all go, if any of y'all, any, and I'm saying any, if any of y'all go to New Orleans for Essence Fest, I'm gonna be there. If any of y'all go to New Orleans for Essence Fest, look for a big ass red ass nigga. He gonna be out there scalping fucking tickets. Y'all gonna see him? He got introduced to that from doing that all them years for Baby, and he still do it. He gonna be out there. Y'all gonna see him? But I wanted to. I think I done touched on everything. Oh, yeah, we talked about the could have been records. Y'all see that. Y'all see that. So now y'all know why Baby's so mad. Y'all like, share, subscribe. Oh, I didn't want to leave the video and leave y'all hanging because still I told y'all Juvenile did not have time to answer no foolishness about no beef. He didn't him, Baby, Cash Money, none of them answered no diss record. They didn't make a diss record back. No, none of that. And again, that's why prime time is so salty. I believe. That's my opinion. I believe y'all heard all the stuff he was saying. I believe he fronted the money for that disc record and for the video, because he got iced out of Cash Money. They got the distribution, and he was mad talking about all the money he put up. Um, I just wanted to let y'all know that no um, violence happened between the record labels of Big Boy Records and Cash Money Records. Sporty T, uh, he was found deceased uh, in 2008 in a FEMA trailer, but it had nothing to do with you know with that. That was way in 2008. Like this record happened in the year 2000, so it it ain't have nothing to do with that this record. So I just wanted to let y'all know that. But that is the story of the disc record that was done against Juvenile and Cash Money Records upon their return from their very first arena tour after they were signed to a distribution deal with Universal Music Group in November of 1999, um, with uh, DMX and the Rough Riders in 2000. And it was a 40 city tour that they successfully engaged in that started in DMX's hometown of Rochester, New York, and their last date ended in San Diego, California in April of 2000. So that is all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for hanging in there with me. I'm glad that it was a peaceful beef between New Orleans rappers. Um, so thanks for hanging in there with me, you guys. Queen 504. Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave any comments if you want to know anything else. Um, if you like this video, I am planning on doing the one on Trey Songz because, again, I think it is a travesty. I think it's one that needs to be done. I do think that now that um, more women are coming out against Diddy, that more women will feel safe coming out against Trey Songz. And so I think that we will probably see something coming down the line against Trey Songz here soon. So I say keep an eye out for that. Yeah. So enjoy your day, guys. Queen 504 signing out. And I'm out. And I'm out. And I'm out.